Well, at the top of the screen, you see Greg Lewis out of bounds there and working back in. And, of course, he's not allowed to catch the ball in that fashion. You know, you can't be the first to touch the ball. Somebody else has to touch it and then tip it to you. Then it's okay.
Fourth punt of the day for Mike Horan. Big rush. Just did get it away. And Sickahema calls for the fair catch. Little adventure, but able to hang on. 48-yard punt, a good one for Horan. We'll be back in a moment. Philadelphia starts out from its 24-yard line. They lead Denver by the score of 10-0, 10.5 remaining in this first half. And it's Walker on the draw across the 25-yard line. A reminder, next Sunday, NBC Sports will present an NFL doubleheader beginning 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time with NFL Live. Feature games Denver and Cleveland, Buffalo, New England, Pittsburgh and Green Bay, Buffalo and New England. Patriots last year in New England were able to knock off Buffalo by the score of 16-13.
Well, every dominant team in the division has a thorn in the side, and the Patriots are the thorn in Buffalo's side.
Herschel Walker continues to run well. Steve Atwater made the stop. Let's check in now with Bob Costas.
Marv, injury update at Lambeau Field where the Bengals lead the Packers 3-0. Green Bay hopes Don Majkowski's injury is only a sprained left ankle. X-rays coming at halftime. Brett Favre in at quarterback now. Meanwhile, at the Meadowlands, where San Francisco has a 14-0 lead on the Jets, John Taylor of the Niners suffers a fractured left fibula. Early reports out at least 6 weeks. Back to Marv and Bill.
Well, that John Taylor injury there, fractured fibula, Bob said. 6 weeks, big weapon for the Niners. Rice didn't play last week.
Well, Herschel Walker picked up the first down. That's 8 first downs for Philadelphia.
Rich Kotite, you know, just seems a little more at ease this year. Last year we were down here to do that third game of the season. He was kind of grinding his teeth, but he says he's learned to expect the unexpected and just kind of go with it and know there's going to be a lot of adversity and just deal with it as it comes. And he's doing a really good job with this team.
First down at the 34. Herschel picking his way, and he is gang tackled. Rich Kotite in his second season as head coach. Did the job last year keeping the team together despite injury problems, that major injury suffered by Randall Cunningham, and took over from Buddy Ryan, and it was a smooth transition. Buddy very popular with his players. How about Buddy taking a little shot at you earlier on NFL Live? He said, you may have received too much credit as Giants head coach. He said Ray Handley is receiving too much.
I agree with Buddy. I think the coaching's overemphasized. I do. It's the players' game, and
too much credit now.
Well, I'll take a little.
Okay,
I'll take it.
That's the old Parcells. It's a second down and 9. And it's Byers. He has a first down. Michael Brooks made the stop.
You know what? When I was a young guy, they always used to take the guy on the playground that was the best and put him in all different spots and just throw it to him every time. Well, this is basically what the Eagles are doing with Byers today. He's in every different spot, and every first down, it's either Herschel up the middle or a little screen, or Byers is getting the ball. I tell you, he's a real versatile football player.
Herschel Walker with a short advance.
Ought to be about time for Byers again now, or Herschel just went up the middle, and now we'll have something with Byers.
Philadelphia second down and 8 at the 47, 7:35 remaining in this first half. The Eagles with a 10-0 lead on a 50-yard field goal by Rizek, and a touchdown pass from Cunningham to Calvin Williams. Byers, this time out of the backfield, but he's stopped by the nose tackle, Greg Cragen. Greg Cragen, an undersized overachiever. He's been described as a boxer who fights a 12-round bout every Sunday.
Well, of course, he took over the nose tackle position from one of the great players in Bronco history, Reuben Carter. And he's a little quicker style. The whole Denver defense is comprised of the speed-type guys. They don't have any 305-pound guys like Reggie White playing. They're more quickness and speed-oriented, trying to get 11 guys to the ball style of defense. And, there's a lot of ways to do it. Philly does it one way, Denver does it the other.
Philadelphia third down at 6 at midfield. Cunningham. And has the completion with Calvin Williams. The only question was he inbounds. The officials are conferring. The coverage by Lilo Lang. They have not come to a decision. Yes, it is a completed pass.
Well, the officials had one of those board of directors meetings, but the ball right on the boundary. Calvin Williams up in the air, but the contention was that he would have been able to get his both feet down had not Braxton knocked him out of bounds. And that's within the rules. He would have been able to get his feet down had the defender not pushed him out. That's why they call it completion.
Dan Reeves did not like that call.
Well, he knows the game is in danger of getting out of reach here with that Philadelphia pass rush.
Eagles first down at the 34. Here's the flea flicker. Cunningham throwing. Incomplete. Intended for Fred Barnett. Well, the Eagles worked on this during the course of practice the last couple of days. You thought they were about to pull it off in the first quarter. They held back, and it was well executed, but Cunningham could not get it to Barnett.
Well, they toss it to Herschel, and of course he's back to Randall, and they run both of the wide receivers deep. Now Randall gets a little pressure, and as a result of having to throw on the run, he can't really get enough velocity on the ball to get it all the way to Barnett. So the Denver defense did a pretty good job handling that play.
Back to the ground, Herschel Walker, the ball carrier, stopped by the left defensive end, Brian Sauché, along with Michael Brooks.
Inside the red zone, he's Richie Kotite is a guy that will take some chances, to try to get his team momentum. Again, it's a quick strike area of the field, first down situation, second down situation. Simulate that run and play, and then flea flicker. It's a good choice of play.
Third down and 10. Floyd Dixon comes out as a third wide receiver. Cunningham with the time, goes up top, touchdown, Fred Barnett. First reception of the day, fourth touchdown of the season, comes off a career game against the Cardinals last Sunday. 8 catches, 2 for touchdowns. This goes 34 yards for the score, and Roger Ruzek adds the extra point. The Eagles with a 17-0 lead on the Broncos.
Fred Barnett's turning into the big play receiver in the league. He gets inside the corner, beats Steve Atwater, the free safety, who has him deep in. Another easy throw for Cunningham.
Fred Barnett did not play football until his senior year in high school. His mom felt it was too dangerous. And then he went on to start him at Arkansas State. Missed most of the preseason this year with a shoulder injury. And he is off to a terrific start. The Cunningham to Barnett touchdown pass, giving the Eagles a 17-0 lead. And finally a kickoff return. It's Montgomery, and he He's hemmed in at the 13-yard line. Excellent coverage by the Eagles special team led by little Mark McMillan.